Guys, what I've got here is I've got a Defi Copy BF oil pressure gauge. I just want to show you what this light on the back, this button on the back here does. Everyone's aware of the opening ceremony with the long buzzer beep in there. I'll just turn it on. Okay, so it runs through both colours, and the needle does some sort of fancy. They call it calibrating, but I doubt that's what it is. Anyway, the alarm's going off because my oil pressure's at 0. But what I'll do is I'll show you how to turn off the buzzer so it won't make any noise even on opening ceremony. What you do is you press and hold this button on the back here, and the peak light stays on and the needle flashes. Now it's obviously not as noticeable when driving, but at least it's not beeping. I'll just turn it off for you and let you see what happens when we turn it back on. So when we turn it back on, this opening ceremony will still run. It's just they won't have that constant buzzer in the background. So it's on now. Okay, and that runs up. Now it'll start flashing again. The needle will start flashing. The peak light will come on because my oil pressure is 0. And there you go. So the alarm is going off. Now the way to actually set where you want your pressure. This thing's in bar. So 1 bar being around 14.5 psi. Around 2 bars at around 29. And 3 bars around 43.5. Now, for some reason, I don't know whether or not my gauge is broken, but for some reason I can't set it any higher than 43. I mean, than 3 bar. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I mean, my low oil pressure is anywhere between 45 and anywhere between 30 and 45. Anything below 45 is considered low oil pressure for me anyway. What you do is you basically press the button once to set your peak. So press it once, wait for the needle to stop, and then press and hold it. And it will let you set your peak. Now as soon as it hits 3, it starts to come back down in increments. If you press and hold it, it'll actually come down in smoothly. We'll set it to 2, and we'll wait a few seconds, and it should drop back to 0. As soon as it drops back to 0, to check it, all you do is press the button again once and then press and hold it. And once the needle starts moving, release. So press the button once, now press and hold and release. And it'll go back to the 2 where I just set it. Now we'll set it at 2.5 just so you can see. I've set now at 2.5. We'll just wait and don't push anything. It'll drop back to 0. And we press the button once, needle stops flashing, and then we press and hold. As soon as it starts moving, we'll release. There you go, back to 2.5. Anyway, I hope this helps. Other thing, actually, if you want the alarm to go off, the noise, and you've already turned it off, just press and hold it like while you're in a stationary position. Don't press the button once and then press and hold, because you'll just set calibration. Just wait for the needle to start flashing again, or just wait a few seconds and then press and hold, and what that'll do is that'll turn the alarm back on. There you go. Now we'll just turn that off. Now obviously it's a lot more effective to have the buzzer there, because you'll obviously notice it a lot quicker, but for my purposes I don't really need it. I'll just turn it back on. You'll get to see the opening ceremony again. So obviously we're back to a noisy opening ceremony as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks guys.